Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Ellen Barrett, and my first guest today is with SVA Certified Public Accountants. This is Kirsten. Thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, thank you.
And today we're going to talk about how your business helps other businesses and even nonprofits. And you guys have been a part of the Madison community now for over 40 years.
Right.
Wow, that is so cool.
It is
to be a part of a community and grow over that time. That's very cool. And so just tell us a little bit about your business and what you guys do.
So we do a number of different things under the SVA umbrella. There's the CPA firm, and then we also have SVA Plum Wealth Management, so a wealth management arm that also has a trust company, and then also an SVA IT consulting company or a consulting company that does more than IT, do a lot of work in security and those types of things. So it's really a well-rounded firm that offers a lot to our clients.
A lot of different services, it sounds like,
right,
for anybody. And why do you think, SVA is different from other CPA firms?
Well, I think the big thing, and a lot of people say this, is relationships, because we really want to build relationships with our clients and be true partners, a trusted advisor. And so we work to do that, and we do that by meeting with them throughout the year, making sure that they understand they can call us at any time. People are afraid they're going to get charged, and we try to reassure them that we're here to be their partner and not just a person they see once a year to get their taxes done.
That's so nice, because I think that is a concern for a lot of people, when maybe you do need help, but you're thinking, oh, I don't want to spend the extra money, or I just have a simple question or a little question. And I know for me, I try to Google things all the time, and then I just end up getting way over my head, with the jargon. And that's really what you guys, that's your job.
Exactly.
You know all of that, and kind of, leave that to the professionals, because that's everything that you guys know. So that's awesome. And so why do people need a CPA all year?
Well, some of the big reasons, a lot of people think, and a lot of people think too, all CPAs do is tax returns, but we do a lot of other type of work as well. But you think about your own personal life. You may get married, someone may pass away, you might retire, might have a child. So those are life events that happen during the year, and it's good to let your CPA know what's going on. On the business side, you might be buying or selling a business, you might want to retire. So there's lots of things that go on throughout the year that a CPA can help you with. And then our unique situation with SVA Plum and then the consulting company, we've got other solutions for people as well as things arise throughout the year.
So it's not just tax season.
Right.
I'm sure you guys get very, very busy during that time.
We do. I mean, that's still a big primary driver of business, but we're actually pretty busy all year round now, which is good for the staff, keeps them busy, keeps their skills up, which is great.
And I'm sure it's just a lot, less stress for people if you do have a CPA all year round and you're not just scrambling during tax season.
Yeah.
And you're, using them for really what they're good at.
Yeah, exactly.
Helping you manage your money. And then you're also the head of the nonprofit services.
Right.
And how does SVA support local nonprofit organizations?
So we do that through the work we do. We do a lot of audit and tax engagement for nonprofit organizations, but we're also a major corporate sponsor for several charities in town. And then most of our employees are involved either on a board or on a committee or volunteer for an event like, say, a race. And then for myself personally, I'm actually the vice chair of United Way Women's Leadership, which is a great organization. We do a lot of leadership training as well as philanthropy work with women leaders that are coming up. And then I'm also a treasurer for Susan G. Komen and Association of Fundraising Professionals.
I think you're busy.
I am busy. People would say I'm probably a little overcommitted, but it's fun.
Good for you. That's so important, though, to be involved in the community.
Right.
And not only have you guys been here for over 40 years, but really, really getting involved, not just being here, but being involved.
It makes a difference, and people really respond to that. Even if they're, say, an individual tax client or a corporation, they like to see that community involvement.
And so in your experiences working with nonprofits, what's the biggest concern that they usually have?
The biggest concern, there's three concerns: fundraising, their staff, and their boards. Fundraising is tough because you may know this, Dane County has the largest per capita number of nonprofits of any county in this country.
Wow.
And so the dollars are limited. And so nonprofits really need to diversify where they're getting their funding. And then with staffing is always an issue. It can be difficult for nonprofits to pay the wage someone could get in the for-profit world. So that's a challenge to always get the good staff that you need. And then finally their boards, getting board members that are engaged and committed and want to donate to the organization and raise funds for it.
Perfect. And then you also work, though, with local family businesses.
Right. Right. So 90% of family businesses or 90% of businesses in America are owned by families, but
Wow.
only 30% actually make it to the next generation.
Wow.
So some of the work we do is succession planning, which can be very uncomfortable for people because they don't want to deal with it. They're worried, they're worried
But
about it.
it's an important conversation.
It is. They're worried they don't have a family member. They're not sure what to do. And so that's a conversation that can be many years in the making, a process to go through. You want to make sure in the end that everybody's happy, that if the company's actually sold, the person who owned it has the money they wanted for it,
Sure.
not only to retire on, but just to tell themselves, yes, that was a success. And I, spent my life doing that, and it was great.
Sure. Well, thank you so much for the great information.
Thank
you
you
for being here today, Kirsten.
It was great. Thank you.
And she, again, is with SVA, Certified Public Accountants. So if you need some help, head over to their website and give them a call. Talk of the Town will be back right after this.